Google just gave us all AI superpowers. Check this out. I told the AI that I wanted to grow and make my own coffee. How can I do that? In seconds, Google's AI starts creating a step-by-step tutorial with images to help you understand the concepts. First, it teaches you how to grow the coffee from seed. Then it teaches you how to harvest the coffee, and then it teaches you how to finally roast the coffee all in under a minute. This is totally insane. This is a new paradigm in AI. And right now, it is free. I am a terrible cook, so I asked Google's AI to create a chocolate cake with that amazing mousse-like frosting. Within a minute, it gave me a recipe with ingredients and a step-by-step procedure with images on how to cook a chocolate cake and even make frosting. I haven't found another AI on the planet like this, and in this video, I'm going to show you a ton of other amazing things that Google AI can do. Firstly, you are going to want to go to aistudio.google.com. In the lower left, you can find the settings to turn it into dark mode. Then in the upper left, you are going to want to click Create Prompt. After you click Create Prompt in the upper left, you are going to want to head over to the drop down in the upper right area of the screen to choose the correct model. Click Gemini 2.0 Flash Image Generation. It will probably say Gemini 2.0's Flash Experimental since it just came out. Now you are ready to access many cool functionalities in Google's new AI model.
Google's AI Studio also works great for marketing and advertising photos. Here, I started with a model. Then I asked Google's AI to put this red dress on, and the exact same dress appeared on my model. Then I asked it to place this blue bag on her shoulder, and it adhered to the simple prompt. Then I asked Google's AI to place her on this motorcycle for another photo shoot. I couldn't believe it, but it placed her on the motorcycle. The red dress, the blue bag, and the motorcycle remained constant in their appearance. Then for fun, I asked Google's AI to render her on this horse, and to my surprise, it followed all of my prompts basically to the letter, allowing me full control of this photo shoot. Then I had to get serious with my chores. So first I asked Google's AI to help me change the oil in my car. I gave it my car model, and it instantly went to work, providing me a step-by-step procedure with pictures as to how I could go about changing the oil in my car. This is totally rad, and I've never seen an AI give instructions with images this fast. I tried tricking the AI, and I gave it an electric car, and Google's AI right away told me that I didn't need to change the oil in that car because it was electric. Then I had to patch a hole in some drywall, so I asked Google's AI to help me with that, and in a minute, I had a full tutorial with images ready. Then I needed to put up some sheetrock, and within less than a minute, Google's AI gave me an informative tutorial with images as to how I could put up some sheetrock. Then I had to get my sailing on, but I'm bad with all the knots, so I asked Google's AI to help me learn the Turkish head and the Zeppelin bend. And to my surprise, Google's AI gave me a tutorial with images of how to tie the Turkish head knot, and then it gave me an equally good tutorial with pictures on how to tie the Zeppelin bend. Now I'm going to hand it over to Jade.
Are you ready to replace Photoshop with a Canva killer? Let's do some image editing with AI. Now let's prompt a woman in a stylish hat walking down the street in New York City. It seems like it took the prompt too literally and gave me a major hat shot. But no problem. Now let's prompt it to give us a view of the lady from the front so I can see her face. And just like that, it edits her to spin in place. Now let's prompt to get a full body shot. And we now have a full body shot of the woman. Now let's really test Google's model and prompt, give her the head of a polar bear and the arms of a robot like me. In just a few seconds, Flash edited the image way faster than in Photoshop. Now let's test the model again and prompt it to change her back to a woman, but this time with black hair. Just like that Google's Flash 2.0 experimental located in Google AI Studio made several edits, and after all that could even come back to some semblance with the original image.
Thanks, Jade. Another new feature added to Google AI Studio's new Flash 2.0 model is visual stories. I just gave it a prompt to write a story about a little black puppy that gets lost in New York City, and it instantly started creating a story with an image for each scene. It crashed after scene 4, but I just prompted it to continue from scene 5, and it rebooted and corrected and continued creating the story. After less than a minute, it created a sweet story about a little puppy that gets lost in New York and meets a couple friends that help him get back home. Noticed how Google AI Studio kept the characters consistent from the beginning of the story and through all the different scenes it created.
Stay tuned for more videos in our Google AI Studio series.